Coming to you from the center of the universe in Lipsick, Wisconsin, it's the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast.
Hey, welcome to episode 63 of the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast. I'm Tom.
Kyle.
And Al.
So, if it's your first time listening, thank you for coming in. If you guys listened all along, well, we'll try to stay entertaining and whatever else that we do. But, you know, like one of the things we like to do is talk about upcoming car shows. And so if you guys got a show coming up, make sure that you send us all your info to hotrodtuesdaypodcast@gmail.com or text us at 306-1411. It'd be great to hear from you. And then what we do is we put you on the podcast. It's as simple as a phone call and get you to talk to everybody or tell everybody about your car show.
What's the area code?
920-306-1411.
Okay, making sure we're not a 414.
Oh, did I say just 306-1411? Yeah. Okay, yeah. 920-306-1411.
Good catch. I wasn't listening to him.
Jesus.
Like I ever do.
Yeah, Jane was right. So, yeah, like I said, if you like what you're hearing, make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all the socials. We're all out there. Hit like, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. We'd really appreciate it. It really helps us out. One other thing, too, you know, we do have a couple sponsors for our car show that's coming up, car shows that are coming up this summer. We have 9 shows coming up. First one is Precision Stripping and Tires from Reeseville, Bruce's Classic Restorations LLC from the Slinger Metro area, M&S Fabrication from Juneau, and the Dodgeland FFA alumni. So thank you to you guys for helping us put on a show. These shows, car shows, don't get any cheaper, and it's a lot of work and a lot of money goes into these things. So we really appreciate all the help that we get. There, enough of that crap. So,
you did it.
Yeah. How was your Christmas?
Mine was good. Nothing spectacular, but
Jane was working?
actually she was.
Yeah. There it is. There's Al's Happy Christmas. Yeah. You know, the rest of us, like Kyle and I, what'd you think, Kyle? It was all right.
Yeah, another year.
Yeah, just another year.
Same thing, different year.
Yeah. Little grandkids were sick, though, so we had to postpone things a couple days, but it was all fun at the end of the day. And one other thing, too. So you guys want to have a lot of fun. On January 10th, you can join us down at the Sussex Bowl for the chili dump bowling thing. I don't even know what you call it. Basically, you bring a pint of chili down there, either hot or mild, and then you'll dump that into a big roaster. And then we go bowling. And from what I understand, it's going to be like offhand bowling. So if you're right-handed, like a normal person, you'll have to bowl with your left hand. If you're southpaw, like Al, you have to bowl right-handed. Is there ramp bowling and probably blindfolded and whatever else?
Oh, yeah. One-legged. Who knows?
Yeah.
It does sound like a lot of fun, though.
Yep. So that'll be on January 10th. Yeah, just get a hold of Beth or get a hold of me. Let me know you want to come out, and I'll relay all that to Beth so she knows how many people are coming. But that's going to be a great time. We've done it before in the past, and I can tell you it was a laugh a minute. Even when the one guy blew his shoulder out and needed surgery later. It was still fun. I loved it. I'm just kidding. Nobody blew their shoulder out. But no. And just for the record, do you bowl ever?
Oh, gosh. I did when I was younger. Not in a league or anything, but, you know, just...
Yeah, like that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Of course, that wasn't the sound of a gutter, but, you know. Gutter ball, Al, yeah.
Yeah. And
You're always in the gutter.
Pretty much. Been there ever since.
Well, look, there's our minds.
But I did bowl league when I was based in Nevada.
Did you?
You did?
Yeah, I did 1 year of bowling in the league.
What was your average?
I don't remember, but I had 220.
That means it really sucked.
I had a 225 one game, and then I followed it up like a 78.
Oh, so it's kind of like me.
I'm all over the place.
I actually bowled a few times in my life, and I do have a 300 series under my belt.
Series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I caught that. Took you 3 games to get your 300. I get you.
It did. But yeah, that's going to be a great time. And then if you're looking for stuff to do, New Year's Eve, Tanya's got something going different at the bar. She's going to be open from 11 a.m. till 6 p.m. on New Year's Eve. What do they call it? Irish New Year or Polish New Year or European American New Year, whatever the hell they want to say so we don't piss people off. And the other thing would be that she's going to be open on New Year's Day, I think, for the first time in forever from 10 to 2, I think, or something like that. So, yeah, if you're looking for something to do, stop out and see Tanya. I'm sure she'd love to see you guys. But otherwise, you guys got anything that I missed?
No. It's winter. It's boring.
Yeah, there's nothing going on for sure.
Yeah, I'm just going to read it from from Tanya's post on our Lipstick page. New Year's Eve, 11 to 6 a.m. to p.m. New Year's Day, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So it's a 4-hour window on New Year's Day, not a 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. bar time.
Oh,
Still
yeah,
2 p.m.
Yep.
New Year's Day, some hair of the dog.
A little hair of the dog. Right. So with that, we got a kind of a fun show tonight. We have Breeze from the VW Collective of Milwaukee talking about their show and their club. So hang on tight. They'll be up after this.
Hi, I'm Bob. We're with the Wisconsin Specialty Vehicle Alliance, dedicated to preserving our right to restore, modify, and drive our specialty vehicles.
And we're listening to Hot Rod Tuesday podcast.
All right, guys, join us on the phone. We have Breeze from the VW Collective of Milwaukee. Breeze, you're on here with me, Tom. Kyle and Al are both here with us. Welcome to the podcast.
Well, thank you very much for having us.
So I understand you guys got a kind of a big event coming up. Let's talk about that first. What do you got coming up?
We got coming up on January 10th, the Devontae Ball. It's kind of our winter celebration. Not much going on in the car community or in the car world outside.
No, it's pretty slow right now. Yep.
It's an indoor event at a banquet hall. We'll have we're gonna have some raffles. We'll have some dancing. One of our members is putting together some really cool VW related gift baskets for us, and those are going to get raffled off at the event. There'll be food, dancing, drinks, all that sort of stuff. It's just going to be a great time.
All right. And being that the cars are made in Germany, is there going to be polka music?
Jeez.
I'm just kidding. So let's. We talked a little bit off air about the goal at the end of all this is for you guys to have a place to work on your cars. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely, yeah. That is our big goal, is to have what we call a shared workspace for our members. And so basically, if you're a member and you join our club, we want to have a building, a physical, brick and mortar type structure where people can come together and work on their cars together. If they don't have experience with certain things, other members with experience can join you there, help you get your car either, back on the road, restoration projects, any sort of repairs you might need to do. That's the goal, and that's the idea. And in addition to the workspace, we also want to have, a gathering space where we can hold our quarterly meetings, and also a place where we can have our events. We'd love to have a place where we have, outside space for parking. We can actually host car shows there, and then also have a museum for cars and collectibles, everything being, Volkswagen related, of course.
Sure. And I can tell you from going to car shows for as long as we've gone is that Volkswagen has got I don't want to say this the wrong way, but I think you'll understand. It's got a rabid following. I mean, the people fully immerse themselves in the Volkswagen culture. And, I think that's pretty cool. I mean, there's not very many other brands out there that command that kind of following, except maybe like Jeep Wrangler or something like that. But the VW guys and girls are really a great group, and they do love their cars for sure. So why don't you talk about your car club?
Well, we kind of, in the VW community, we kind of joke with each other and tell each other, we've got the disease. And it's like once you get one Volkswagen, nobody ever has one Volkswagen. one turns into two, and two turns into four, and before you know it, your garage is full, your neighbor's garage is full, your parents' garage is full, and you got cars across 3 counties in 2 different states. It becomes ridiculous.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. And yeah, you look back in the late 60s, early 70s, they had all those things to make dune buggies, all the kits on the backs of magazines to make dune buggies. And Al, how many of them do you remember seeing around town when you were a kid? Like, not only that, and then you had that other one that kind of looked like a Porsche race car kind of, and I can't think what the name of that one was, but everything was on a VW chassis.
Oh, yeah, there were a few.
So
as a kid, I thought they were cool as hell.
Yeah, Tracy still loves them. My wife, she still loves them a lot. So just going with that, now if somebody has one of those cars that was a kit car, be it a dune buggy or one of those, I can't remember what that one was called. It had like a Porsche-looking body on it, and I can't remember what it was called. Would they all be?
I guess maybe you're talking about the Speedster.
It could be. I don't remember exactly, but they would all be included with the club too, as long as it's VW powered, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, absolutely. One of our members, and he's actually a member of the board as well with our group. He's got one of those Porsche Speedsters on a Volkswagen chassis, and it's super cool.
Sure.
So yeah, we definitely welcome them. And yeah, there's a couple people in the Milwaukee area also that have dune buggies as well. But honestly, you don't see them as much as you used to. That's for sure.
Well, you got to figure they're going to be, well, at least 50 years old, if not even older. So yeah, that stuff just goes away. But I'm sure there's a few of them tucked around in the garage.
Oh yeah, you definitely see them pop up on Facebook Marketplace and that sort of thing. They've been buried in a garage or out in a field for the last 30 years, never moved.
Yeah. So what is it about what about Volkswagen drew you in? Let me ask you that.
Well,
so, what was it that said I got to have that?
I don't really know what drew me into it. The first Volkswagen that I ended up acquiring was on a trade deal for a Subaru, of all things. A guy wanted the Subaru, and he had this old Volkswagen, and he just asked me, do you want to trade this Subaru for this old Volkswagen? And my short question was like, does it run? And he's like, yeah, it runs. I'm like, okay, sure, I'll trade you. Why not? And Mindy, she loves Volkswagen. She always has, like, her supposed to be first car. She would have to tell you her own stories, but her supposed to be first car was going to be a Volkswagen Beetle, but she never got it. So I traded this Subaru for a Volkswagen Beetle. I showed it in the garage. I probably left it in the garage for a week without even telling her, and she didn't go in the garage to even see that it was there. And one day I just told her, go out in the garage and look. And that was the first Volkswagen that we acquired. It was a 1972 Super Beetle. And ever since that day, these things have just multiplied, and I don't really know how. And now I've got just a ridiculous amount of them in multiple buildings. And fortunately for me, most of them do run and drive. It's not a bunch of projects. They all get used and driven, except for the few that are still projects that I've acquired, this year, and I'm working on.
Wait, do you have one is there a Volkswagen out there that you think, man, I really wish I could have one of those or get one of those, or you know what I mean?
The one that I really wanted was a bay window single cab. That was kind of like my holy grail of, like, I really want to have this vehicle. And they're just super hard to find because they were a pickup truck. They were built for work, and if they're built for work, they just got the crap beat out of them.
Right.
And once they ran their useful purpose and they couldn't make money on a job site anymore, they got sent to a scrapyard.
Yep.
So they're all but gone and disappeared. There's not a lot of them left. So we actually stumbled across one out in a field in Florida.
Oh wow.
And I mean, the thing was probably sitting in the field since the 90s. And, it was a complete rust bucket. Even in Florida, it sounds like, in Florida, it must have been a clean body. No, this thing was terrible. It was completely missing the whole bottom of this thing. You would sit in the passenger seat if you were brave enough to even get in it, and you would look down and all you would see was the ground underneath you. And that thing it's not finished yet, but it's undergone a huge transformation. It's completely painted and stuff now. I'm working on getting the engine and transmission of the driveline in it. And then once I get that in it, put some glass in it, and it should be on the road real soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I have what I wanted. You know, I've got the holy grail that I was always looking for. I just got to finish it and get it on the road.
All right.
That's good. Most of us don't achieve that.
So one other question too, and I should have probably asked you this earlier. I noticed that your car club is a 501c3 charitable organization. Is there other charities that you guys go to, or why did you get that designation for your car club?
Well, the reason that we got the 501c3 designation is because we wanted to be able to accept donations.
Okay.
And we wanted to be able to keep the money within our own group and use it for our mission of
building the
helping building the facility and using it for, you know, educational purposes, helping people get their thing on the road. Actually, twice a year, we hold a spring workshop and a fall workshop. So it's basically, we have somebody come in that's a professional that knows a certain thing about a certain thing, whatever that may be. And basically, we hold it in a class-type format. We give you handouts and stuff. The most recent thing we did was how to convert your old point system to electronic ignition. That was our last fall workshop. So basically, he came in, you know, showed us how to take apart the distributor, remove the points, put electronic ignition in it, change the coil, make sure you got the right ohm coil, that
Sure.
sort of thing, and make sure you put everything back together the way it needs to do to operate on electronic and get rid of the maintenance of the points. So we do that sort of thing twice a year. It's not always that specific topic.
Sure.
I think the year before we did how to winterize your Volkswagen. Basically, you know, at the end of the season, everybody puts their car in the garage in Wisconsin. Nobody drives them in the wintertime. I shouldn't say nobody, but most people don't drive them in the wintertime. And basically, when you take it out in the spring, you want to go out to your car and start it up. You don't want to have bad gas and mice living in it and that sort of thing. So, you know, we went through the whole process of basically, this is how you winterize your car. So when you show up to your car in the spring, you hook up the battery and you turn the key and it starts up and you can drive it out of the garage and drive it to the show. So we do that sort of stuff, again, twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall.
So I got to ask, when you get the new guy in the club, do you ask him to find a radiator cap?
Well, that's funny with the old air-cooled stuff, but we do accept all types. We include modern Volkswagens in our group too. We don't discriminate new versus old, so we love the new stuff too. And I would say probably the majority of people that are in our group, they may have old vintage Volkswagens that they drive on Sundays.
Yep.
But most people that have a Volkswagen, their daily driver is usually a Volkswagen too.
Oh, wow. Cool. So, Breeze, is there anything else that you want to tell us about your club or about anything else that you got going on that we may have missed?
Definitely. There's a couple other things that we do throughout the year. We do a custard cruise.
Oh, really?
We do those twice a month. Those are through the summer. So we usually like to select local, non-chain custard shops throughout Milwaukee.
Okay.
And we kind of scatter them all over the Milwaukee area. You know, we'll do some on the north side of Milwaukee. We'll do some on the south side of Milwaukee. We'll do some on the west side of Milwaukee. So, you know, people that might be closer in certain areas, they have the opportunity to come to those.
Oh,
we
sure.
usually do them through the week during a weeknight. So I think this year, the time was like 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So we do them at night after people get off work. You know, you have an opportunity to go home after work, grab your car, drive out, hang out for the evening, talk about cars, talk about Volkswagens, maybe have dinner and an ice cream or custard, and then go home. It's a really cool event, and then we do a punch card for those events. as well. So
Okay.
the person, maybe you live on the north side of Milwaukee, but if you're making the effort to drive all the way to the south side of Milwaukee, and when we have them on the west side of Milwaukee, you're making the effort. If you get all your punches on the card, we usually do 11 of them through the year. The person with the most punches, every event that you attend, you get a punch. The person with the most punches at the end gets an award or a special prize at the end of the custard cruise season, which is usually in October.
Well, we do have an ice cream truck here, so if you want to make Hot Rod Tuesday, our car show, one of your events, you're more than welcome to do that.
Yeah, give you a chance to promote your group.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's Tuesday nights, but love to have you come out. And we do have a big contingent from Milwaukee that comes up here. They don't come up every week, but they're here quite often. So, we'd love to have you guys come out. Diversity is the most wonderful thing when it comes to a car show.
Yeah.
And we do have a few Volkswagens that come out too that are top notch. So it'd be kind of cool to see that. So what else you guys got going on? I like the custard cruise idea though. That is really slick. I like that.
Yeah, a lot of people it's been very well received. We get a lot of people that show up to these custard cruises, people that we've never met before, will show up to a random custard shop, and then suddenly we'll meet 2 or 3 new people just on a whim on a Tuesday night. It's great, and people have really enjoyed it, and we definitely have a certain group of people that they show up to every single one of them, and it's great. Sure. One of the other things that we do have going on through the summer is we always host a summer picnic.
Okay.
And that we hold at what we call the barn. That's kind of the facility we are currently using as kind of our workshop and gathering space. And we have this, it's in Caledonia, Wisconsin, so it's Racine County.
Sure.
And we have a summer picnic. It's a get-together. It's funded by the club, and food is provided, drinks are provided, that sort of thing. And it's just we do raffles, and we have raffle baskets at that. We did a couple games last year. I think the games were a real hit last year. We did a part guessing game where we basically had a bag. We would throw a part in a bag, and then basically kind of reach in the bag. You feel around what you can feel, and guess what's in the bag. And it's a Volkswagen part, and you just kind of had to figure out what it was.
Sure.
So I would say we probably had 20 people or so that actually participated in the game, and I was really surprised at the knowledge that the members had, because we got down to the end and actually ran out of parts this year where I had 3 guys that knew everything that I had planned. So I had to go in the back and find some more parts to trip these guys up. And finally we got it down to one guy, and he won, and he got the prize. And we made like a gold medal. We used a plastic yellow chain and hooked it to a hubcap, and that was kind of, crowned him around his neck, and that was his winning prize.
Sounds like a good time. So if somebody wants to join your car club, Breeze, what would they do to do that? Is it anybody can join? Is there a process, or how do they get a hold of you? That sort of thing.
Yeah, anybody can join. We welcome anybody. If you have a Volkswagen, or if you're just an enthusiast and you want to get a Volkswagen later, we don't care about that. Anybody definitely can join. You would reach out to our membership person, who is Bridget this year. You can reach out to her on Facebook. She's easy to find. You could reach out to anybody. You could reach out to me too. You could go to our website, which is vwcollective.org. There's a link there that you could link to Facebook, or send us a message that way, or send any of the board members a message via Facebook, and we'll get you taken care of. But Bridget is the membership coordinator. She's the one that you really want to talk to, and she'll send you a packet and a sticker and all that sort of good stuff that you get when you join.
All right, Breeze. Well, thank you so much for taking the time here. And I just want to make sure that everybody knows that you guys got this I'm sorry, I lost my page here. So your upcoming event is
Saturday
January
the 10th. Yep.
January 10th, and it's going to be at the
It's at the Root River Banquet Hall.
In Franklin.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yep.
I had it queued up on my phone and it all went away. So I apologize for that. So yeah, you guys get out there, check those guys out. It sounds like they got a great thing going there, especially if you're a VW guy or girl. It sounds like there's a wealth of knowledge there, and it sounds like it's the epitome of what a car club should be. It's enthusiasts helping other enthusiasts, making their car better than it has been before. So we really look forward to. Hopefully, you guys can come up here to Hot Rod Tuesday and check this out, because I think it would be a lot of fun to see a whole convoy of Volkswagens pulling into the show one night.
Yeah, we post all our events that we're doing are on our Facebook page. There's the events tab under the Facebook page. Go there. If you go to the events tab, you'll find wherever we're going to be on that particular day or that particular weekend.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a schedule of our Hot Rod Tuesday events, and hopefully we can get you up there. But otherwise, we wish you all the luck with your event. Hopefully you guys can raise the money, because it sounds like a great idea. And all the things you guys got going on there, I think is pretty wonderful. And hopefully there's a lot of other clubs out there that can follow what you guys do, because it sounds like you're doing it right. So,
well, I'd love to mention one other thing, since
sure.
you mentioned, raising the money for the museum again. We're going to do a raffle this year, for sure. We're going to make it happen, where we're actually going to raffle off a Volkswagen Beetle this year.
Really? So where do you buy tickets for that?
That is not ready yet. We're still in the process of getting the car itself ready.
Okay.
But once we have the car 100% ready, running and driving and painted and, all that sort of good stuff, we're going to raffle that off. And the information is definitely going to be on the page. And once we get that going, we're planning to, get that plastered everywhere, because that's going to be a huge fundraiser for us this year, is raffling off that car.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Yeah. So, like I said, you want to bring that thing up here, too, and sell tickets to the guys we got up here? Hey, knock yourself out. The more the merrier.
Sounds perfect.
So, all right, Breeze. Thank you again for calling in. We appreciate it. And hopefully we'll get a chance to meet up with you sometime this summer. And best of luck to you with what you guys got going on. Like I said, you guys are doing it up right.
Thank you very much for having us, and I appreciate it.
All right, Breeze. Have a good night, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, thanks.
Yep.
All right, we haven't had this guy in a podcast for a while, but he's coming to you from everywhere and nowhere all at the same time. Wolfman Troy. Wolfman, welcome to the podcast.
All right, what's happening, baby? It's the Wolfman coming at you live. I love it.
So, Wolfman, I was told that you are going to be out on display. You got a show coming up on January 9th down there in Muskego. You want to tell people about it?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially if you're an Elvis fan, this is going to be an Elvis birthday bash like no other you've been to.
Really?
I'm telling you that right now. Oh, yeah.
So, does this mean that we're going to do Elvis songs, or does this mean that Elvis himself is going to show up? How are we going to do this?
Well, I'll tell you what. Our headliner, Gary Wesley, he is number one world champion in the world, Elvis tribute artist. He's going to be the headliner. And I'm telling you, he does the whole thing, baby. He'll make you think Elvis was right there in the house, and he's going to be headlining the show. But guess what? That's not all you're going to get, baby.
What else are we going to get, Wolfman?
Oh, man, you're going to get me, the Wolfman, because I don't know if y'all noticed, but the Wolfman does a little bit of Elvis himself. And I also do a lot of others, like Paul Anka. You're going to get Bobby V, Johnny Cash, Ricky Nelson, a little...
Roy Orbison?
Little Roy, baby. These are going to be all singers that were influenced the friends of Elvis and throughout his career. And you're also going to get that little lady with that big voice. You ever heard of Little Daisy?
Little Daisy. Yes, I've heard of Little Daisy.
Oh, man. She call her that little... Go ahead. What's up, baby?
What's the matter, Wolfman? Did you slip on some ice?
Hey, man, you know how it is for us wolves out here, man, and it's ice, man. It's like being on roller skates.
Right. So Little Daisy, she sings like Connie Francis and Patsy Cline and the Ronettes and Karen Carpenter and Linda Ronstadt and many more. It sounds like that's going to be a great time.
Oh yeah. You would close your eyes and think you was listening to the actual record. And if you want to, all you got to do is if you go to Wolfman Troy show on Facebook, and you'll see there's videos of her. And you can hear her saying, "Hey, man, you gonna fall in love, man." She's got it all, man. And it's just an extra little special treat for all y'all come down see the show.
What a great way to start off the new year, seeing Elvis himself and some other people such as yourself and Little Daisy. It's going to be a great time to celebrate the King of Rock and Roll's birthday over there in Muskego. Where exactly in Muskego is this show going to be?
Okay, it's gonna be at the Irish Cottage 2. Irish Cottage 2, and I'm going to give you that address right now. It's going to be South 98 West, 12532 Loomis Court. It's going to be on the second level. There's going to be a little stairs you got to go up, just so y'all come prepared.
All right. So, Wolfman, I know we got you down for Hot Rod Tuesday during the summer, but on June 28th, I heard you might be at Celebrate Waupun.
That's what I heard, man. That's the word in the woods, if you know what I mean.
Right. We're going to have Wolfman Troy at the Celebrate Waupun Car Show, which is also going to be a Hot Rod Tuesday production. We're looking forward to having the Wolfman there in Waupun. Wolfman, you going to be able to handle yourself there in Present City, Wisconsin?
No, I tell you, man, that's a little bit away from, my home place, which is Milwaukee. I'm one of them urban wolves. You know what I'm saying?
The urban wolves, yes, I do. I've heard of urban wolves before. But yeah, we're looking forward to having you up there for the Celebrate Waupun Car Show, and we're going to have you here we're going to have you all over the map here in Wisconsin. And this Elvis and Friends tribute, like I said, this is going to be January 9th over there in Muskego. Make sure you get a chance to check it out. We're going to share this or put it up on our podcast page here when we're done. And you'll be able to scan a QR code, get yourself some tickets, and check these guys out. So if you haven't seen Wolfman Troy, check out his Facebook page. This guy's got more talent in his little finger than I've got in my whole body. And then Gary Wesley is Elvis. Oh, my God. You want to talk about... There's Elvis impersonators, and then there's Gary Wesley. There's none better than Gary. And then Little Daisy, she's kind of like the kind of follows into Wolfman's footprints a little bit, but she's out there just singing away too. I also heard she's got a voice just as smooth as butter, and you guys are going to love every second of every song that she sings. So yeah, check this out. Doors open at 5 p.m. Food and drink will be available for purchase, and the show starts at 7 p.m. So there you go, Wolfman. Hopefully we get lots and lots of people up there for you.
Oh, man, I appreciate it. Hey, by the way, I just want to make a little correction. I don't have a little finger. I have paws. You know that, right?
I'm sorry. Your metatarsals.
There you go. Man, now you're talking my kind of talk.
Oh, my God. Tom's using big words. Look out.
That's okay, man. Wolfman's in the same boat you are.
Right. Well, Wolfman, thanks for calling in. And like I said, you guys get out there, check out the Wolfman January 9th at 7 p.m. in Muskego. And I said, we'll put this up on our Facebook page. You guys can check him out and have a great time bringing the new year the right way.
All right. Rock and roll, baby. Rock and roll. Yeah. All right. See y'all later.
All right, Wolfman. Thanks for calling in.
You got it, brother.
Hey, we've come to that point in the show where we learn a thing or two from our past, and it's Kyle's turn. Kyle, what do you got?
Well, I got more than normal today since we did not do this last week. Starting off in 1800, where Charles Goodyear was born. Born on December 29th, 1800, and he patented his product in 1842, which you all know is Firestone.
I'm getting kind of tired of that.
Whatever. Well, we just had Firestone. I had to make sure I had equal opportunity here.
Yeah.
1908, the Four-Wheel Drive Auto Company, later the Four-Wheel Drive Corporation, was founded in Clintonville, Wisconsin.
Tired. Hey, I just got that. Sorry, Kyle.
In Clintonville, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
In 1923, President Woodrow Wilson received a Rolls Royce for his birthday. And knowing what kind of shape he was, I don't know if he should have been driving anyway.
Oh, wow.
His last couple of years as president, his wife was pretty much running the country because he was not mentally able to. So I don't know if you want to gift him a car or not.
Why not?
But it's too late now. It was 103 years ago.
Wonder where that car is today.
But he is credited being one of the first presidents to really think of these cars as a legitimate thing and not just a phase.
It's in somebody's barn, waiting to be found.
Probably, or it's in a museum.
In 1926, the Pontiac Indian Head mascot was patented.
You know, that's another thing. All the Pontiacs from the 50s that had that Indian head on the logo, and
Yep.
God, that was such a cool looking thing.
It was.
It's my favorite picture spots every time you see one.
Right, and I think that was more of from me, being me, I consider it more of an honor for the Native Americans to have that sort of a adornment on a car.
Yeah, it's like
more
memorial,
so than
memorial everywhere you to go.
Yeah, other than it being racist or whatever anybody wants to say now.
It was a tribute.
Badge of honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
In 1986, President Reagan granted NASCAR legend Junior Johnson with a pardon for his 1956 moonshining conviction. In response to the pardon, which gave him back his right to vote, Junior Johnson said, "I could not have imagined anything better." So 30 years later, got pardoned by President Reagan for his time with moonshine.
Oh, cool. Good for him.
Yeah.
And then next thing we got.
And then he voted for Carter.
On January 1st, 1919, Edsel Ford took over the Ford Motor Company from his father, Henry Ford. He increased the minimum wage to $5. So that's what his dad did. Henry Ford increased minimum wage to $5 per day, a lot more than the rest. But Edsel brought it up to $6 per day.
Holy cow.
Is that before or after taxes?
Yeah.
So that's almost like teacher
can you
pay.
imagine the guys bitching about that? Yeah, I only got $4.27 after taxes.
Well, it's not much less than what we make now.
No, not really.
In 1938, the drunkometer, the first breath test for car drivers, was invented at the Indiana University School of Medicine.
The drunkometer?
It says on here, the person being tested blew into a balloon. The air in the balloon was then released into a chemical solution. If there was alcohol in the breath, the chemical solution changed color. The greater the color change, the more alcohol in the breath.
Oh my God, it sounds like a contest.
The level of alcohol in a person's blood could then be estimated by a simple equation. And it says it was bested in whatever, that doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah.
I'm just imagining testing for this.
But in 1954 is when the breathalyzer was brought out. But the first thing that was like it was the balloon test in 1938.
Oh, wow.
And
That's cool.
Two more things here. Just make sure I get them in order. In 1984, this one is a fun one. Well, not for the person involved, but Def Leppard drummer Rick Allen crashed his Corvette Stingray, and he ended up losing his left arm in the accident. We all know him as the one-armed drummer from Def Leppard, if you're into the rock.
Yeah, and he was a hell of a drummer. Isn't he still active in the band?
He's half off now, but yeah. But he's still better than most two-armed drummers are.
He is.
But it says here that the driver had been egging Allen on and would not allow him to pass. In his rage to pass his driver, he did not see it turn up ahead and lost control of his car. He was thrown from the car with his left arm severed due to the seatbelt not being properly fastened.
Ooh.
But a pair of drumsticks lasts him twice as long, though. That's a good thing.
I shouldn't even laugh at that.
I'm sorry. Was it Larry the Cable Guy says, "Lord, I apologize."
In 1996, this is the last thing I got for this week. Speed TV channel was launched. That's a channel we all wish would come back. Because Speed was, I think we had that on here all the time when I was growing up.
I don't think it ever turned off, yeah.
Remember Dave Spain's show that was on there on Monday nights with Kenny Schrader and those guys? Remember always watching that show.
Right. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Remember how much we used to make fun of Alan Bestwick because his hair was always perfect? And then Kenny Schrader came and raced at the fairgrounds out here by us. And I said, I got to ask you. I said, of all the things, I said, is Alan Bestwick's hair, I said, is that a helmet or is that like actually his hair? Oh, he stopped signing autographs and he looked up at me and he started laughing. He's like, well, I think it's his hair. I'll even have to ask him now.
Schrader would be fun to have on here.
Yeah.
Schrader is always fun to talk to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Talked to him a few times.
Yes. That was your number one favorite race car driver growing up.
Yeah, it's still one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah. Well, he's a good guy, too. I mean, that's half the battle. So, all right. Coming up next, we are going to have the Buzz with Beth, so hang on tight.
All right.
All right, coming to us for the last time of the year from a dimly lit parking lot in Sussex-Villeburg, Wisconsin, it's Hot Rod Beth. Beth, welcome to the show.
Oh my God, Sussex-Villeburg? What?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, everybody knows it's Sussex Bowl, Sussex, Wisconsin. You know where it is, maybe.
Sure you can, because
Baby.
you just follow your nose to the greatest chicken in all of Wisconsin.
Absolutely, you got that right. You got that one right.
So the people that just first coming onto this podcast tonight, first time listening to it, typically what we do is when Beth comes on the show, we talk about upcoming events and things like that. And since there's really no car shows because it's colder, stupid winter, we just talk about the stuff that we got going on here in our little necks of the woods, and we got nothing here.
Now that we got that covered.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got stuff.
I got nothing. I'm talking that. I was just shifting over to you because you got stuff.
Yes,
I got stuff. I got the goods.
All right.
Al, how would you? Well, anyways, we'll talk about that later on a side note.
Wow.
So, is that Danny laughing in the background? Is that what I'm hearing? Oh, Lordy.
That is the mayor of Leipzig, yeah.
I think he was just telling you to get a room.
ASAP. Wow, later. So, here's the dealio.
Yep.
January 10th. Chili bowl. 3 hours of nothing but chili, bowling, fun, car clubs, car enthusiasts. But I need to hear from people. Call 608-575-8786. Or you can email me at hotrodbeth@gmail.com. I need to know how many people are coming so we can plan accordingly for all of the bowling that we have going on.
There's going to be, I think, 4 of us, or maybe 5, coming from here. 3 of us are bowling, including myself.
Excellent.
So the whole Hot Rod Tuesday crew will be there. Rod Tuesday podcast crew will be there. And Danny's,
is Al coming too?
Al's going too. I told him to wear something tight just for you.
Ooh, 5 persons. Super. I love it.
But yeah, it sounds like we got a bunch of people. I'm not sure that everybody's going to bowl, but remember the last time we did this? I think it was in Hartford. It was it was very entertaining. I think Kyle was my driver that day. Yeah,
that was a fun one.
Yeah,
and this is the Wisconsin Street Rod guys were part of that Hartford
right.
Yeah,
one. So they are the ones helping us with this. So it should be very interesting. We do have trophies, very cool trophies going out for it. Don't forget to bring a pint of chili, whether it be mild or hot. We'll have Nesco's going for that.
Okay.
And then also on Sunday, January 25th, we have our die-cast slot car toy show and swap meet. Now, all of the tables have been sold out, but it's free for people to come in and purchase or buy and check this out. It should be kind of cool. So we're going to have like 25, 26 vendors here.
Holy cow. With
all kinds of, it's sold out really, really fast. So I'm pretty excited. It's our first one and pretty exciting.
There is a huge market for that kind of stuff. I never even realized existed.
Right. Neither did I. But I'm hoping to find a 65 Super Sport Impala model car to purchase because I think I bought them all out.
Okay. Well, that sounds like fun.
And then, guess what else I got?
The flu like everybody else?
Well, no.
Oh.
Here I come.
Oh, God, here we go.
National
Well, it's been nice.
Show.
We'll talk to you next week. Have a good one.
No, I'll take really good pictures, and I'll set us up with some probably very cool interviews from the West Coast.
Okay, you're forgiven.
Yep, you can definitely do that.
Thank you, Al. Appreciate it. Ooh, I didn't know what I'd do if you were mad at me. Oh, my gosh. But
give it 5 minutes.
Before we go any farther in this, I'm just wondering, how was everybody's Christmas?
It was
Good.
Ours was real good. I can't complain at all.
Yeah.
Uneventful. No trees lit on fire. Nothing happened to anybody.
No, it was pretty quiet.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. Good. Good.
The grandson was sick, and his mom was sick.
Yeah. Other than some sick kids, it was all good.
Kids are always
Yeah,
sick.
they're a bunch of germ mongers, all of them.
Yeah.
Exactly. Otherwise, no, that's all I've got going on until, through January. And we are starting to get some flyers in for 26. I've seen some things come up on Facebook, but we'll get that on Wisconsin car shows, motorevents.com for everybody to see.
And remember, if you got a car show that's out there and you're putting your flyer together, just email us at hotrodtuesdaypodcast@gmail.com, or you can text me at 920-306-1411 and come on the podcast and tell everybody about it because, there's
It's what we're here for.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of shows out there that people don't know about, and it'd be kind of nice to get that. Let people know what you got going on. And it doesn't matter if you're in Wisconsin, Illinois, Minnesota.
Yep, we'll take them all.
Even Iowa. If we have any listeners in Iowa, we'd be happy to talk about those shows too. So yeah.
And then Tom, in regards to flyers, we want to make sure that it has a location, that it has a phone number, the name if there's a charity, a time, right? How much is it going to cost? Is it open to everybody? Is it exclusive just for classic cars or welcome to all cars? So more details you can put in it, usually the better.
Right. You're right. And, like with us, we have the bar across the street. And the first couple ones we did, you got to be at the bar. Well, everybody knows where Lipsick is. Well, turns out they don't because they come out to our show and they're like, God, I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Well, not really, but hey, whatever.
It feels like it when you're driving out there, but
yeah.
But that's all right. Nothing wrong with that. And then if anybody has wants to have a car show, they have a charity that they would like to participate with, and they need a spot, I've got a wonderful spot at Foxview Lanes. That's in Waukesha. Same thing. If you're interested and you need that spot, let me know.
And that can hold several hundred cars too, correct?
Yes, yeah, a couple hundred for sure. It's got a stage on there if you want to do a DJ or a band. We got full restaurants. We have inside restrooms, and that's huge.
Oh, yeah.
Huge, yeah.
Nothing better than an air-conditioned pee room.
You got that right.
Especially in the summertime, that's
especially for us girls, you bet.
Do you remember though that what was that about last spring when we did that show about peeing in a blue room?
Oh yeah.
Every time I went in one of the blue rooms, I chuckled to myself, thinking, one of these times is going to be the last time for the year, and then all the fun stuff is done. Because I don't mind peeing in a blue room. Because if I'm peeing in a blue room, we're at some place that's probably a lot of fun. Usually. Wow. Right?
Wow. Yeah. If it's blue, it's good.
I see a new YouTube short coming out, huh? You're going to make one about your blue rooms without showing what happens inside?
Yeah. Well, actually, there was an orange room.
Blue rooms?
Orange.
What?
Anyway, it was an orange room.
I'm afraid.
No, it was orange. It was just an orange room that wasn't blue.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm afraid. Anyways, very good. All I know is we're going into the new year. 26 has got to be great, and we've got to have super cool weather. So.
Or super warm. Either way would be good.
Super cool meaning super warm. That's what I mean.
Sure.
Anyways, it's been a long day.
All right. Well, I guess with that brings us to our favorite part of the show. The shit that Al says. Al, what do you got first this week?
I've got a bit of a riddle for you. What does a puppy and a nearsighted gynecologist have in common?
Oh, my Lord.
A wet nose.
Oh, my God. I knew. Oh, Jesus.
Well, at least it's better than what I thought was going to be. So there's that.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but oh, my.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, my goodness. Wowza.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, thank you so much for everything you do. Really appreciate everything.
Yeah.
You're the best. I don't care what Al said earlier.
Whatever. All right, but otherwise, yeah, we will see you at the Sussex Bowl on the 10th, and I think we'll be there probably around 1:30, 2 o'clock.
You better come before that.
Oh, we'll be there on time. I was just checking to see if you're listening.
All right, yeah, I'm listening. I always listen, gosh darn it.
She almost called you a name there.
Well, no, I wouldn't do that. But I'll talk to you before then because next week, Tuesday, we have a podcast.
Yes,
so
we sure do. And then, for the people that don't like chili, which is, probably not many, can we still get chicken on the
oh
10th?
my gosh, you bet. We're going to have fresh grease in that broaster. It's going to be ready to rock and roll.
Okay. Well, things in grease are good. Wheel bearings, chicken, it's all good.
Yeah, you bet. You bet. The greasier, the better.
Grease is one of the major food groups.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Right. Salt's the other one.
Yeah, I was going to say right next to salt.
Oh my goodness.
All right, everybody. So if you like this podcast, make sure that you share it, tell your friends about it, and we'd love to hear your comments too. So send comments our way. Do whatever you got to do. But we enjoy bringing this to you, and hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. So with that, we'll see you guys next week.
All right, get out there and smell your car. Talk to you guys later.
See you,
All right, Beth.
Talk to you soon. Happy New Year.
Happy
Talk
New
to you
Year,
next
everyone.
year.
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to the Hot Rod Tuesday podcast.